are Group Kit 8 from Efficience, and welcome to our Robotics Laboratory compilation video. I am Ashley A. Malabanan, together with my groupmates,
I'm Jasmine Villalobos.
And we are Minibotics!
In this video, we'll present our laboratory activities including the serial monitor, ultrasonic sensor, IR proximity sensor, DC motor with MOSFET, and DC motor with H-bridge. We'll also share our experiences, challenges, and the lesson we've learned throughout this course.
She was just a girl.
We're like diamonds in the sky fall.
Yeah, yeah, except for me. Cause it's always a good time.
Serial monitor. We started by displaying simple text using serial.print. It taught us how to use serial communication for output. Next, we read temperature sensor values and printed them on the serial monitor to observe real-time data changes. We program a button that shows message when pressed. This helps us practice reading digital inputs. We also use the serial monitor as a controller to turn LEDs on or off. Lastly, we display readings from a light sensor. This activity helps us understand how to collect and log analog data. Ultrasonic sensor. We began by showing distance readings on the serial monitor using basic code. Then, we enhance our program for more stable and accurate results by adding short delays and adjustments. We built an obstacle detection system that lights up an LED when an object is detected nearby. Finally, we created a parking assistant using LEDs and a buzzer to signal how close an object is, similar to car parking sensors. We use it to differentiate black and white surfaces. The sensor reacts to reflected infrared light, helping identify color contrast. We connected a buzzer that activates when an object gets too close, acting as a mini alarm system. Lastly, we made a people counter. Every time the IR beam was interrupted, it added 1 to the count. DC motor with MOSFET. We made a button-controlled motor circuit. The MOSFET acted like a switch that powered the motor only when pressed. Next, we connected a potentiometer to adjust the motor speed. Turning the knob increase or decrease voltage sent to the motor. DC motor with H-bridge. We first learned how to control the motor's power using the H-bridge connections. Then, we adjusted the motor speed using PWM signals, allowing smoother speed transitions. We controlled the motor's direction by changing the logic of the input pins, making it spin forward or backward. We then added push buttons to manually change the motor's direction, which is commonly used in robotics. Finally, we combine both systems, using push buttons for direction and a potentiometer for speed. This activity showed how multiple inputs can work together in one project.
Throughout this course, we discovered how different sensors and components work together to create a functional system. It taught us how every small connection and code play an important role in making a project work.
We learned patience, teamwork, and persistence while troubleshooting. This course also changed how we see robotics. It's not just wiring and coding, but creativity, problem solving, and real-life innovations. Thank you for watching our robotics laboratory compilation video. We hope you enjoy seeing our progress and what we've learned.
Keep building, keep exploring, and keep learning. This has been Group Kit 8 from Efficience, signing off.